Hey girl, hey.
What's up, man?
What it do, y'all?
We are the Fab Five, and this is the Pretty Vocal Podcast.
The Pretty Vocal Podcast is a safe space created for us as Black women to voice our innermost thoughts and feelings about topics most people discuss in private because they are afraid to discuss it in public.
In this space, we dig deep, we keep it cute, but we never put it on mute.
Let's get pretty vocal.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Pretty Vocal Podcast. Let's get going with our loose lips.
Loose lips.
Y'all always make favorites when y'all get it.
This is definitely my favorite part, y'all. Okay, what's your favorite sex position?
Y'all been nasty these last two episodes.
I ain't lying.
Okay, mine is doggy style.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm just gonna
Bend that back.
How old are you?
Yeah, that's
That's my
front to
favorite
back for sure. Like, I mean, I got enough real estate back there for us to do
I
things.
ain't even got enough, and it's still my favorite.
I understand, but I'm saying for sure it's my favorite. Like,
Fuck your favorite, but that's my favorite.
And here's two.
okay, it's the visual. Okay?
We all got the same. Oh my god.
I would say my runner up is, reverse cowgirl, because then I be doing a little.
Little acrobatic.
Like I said, it's the visual for them. So, you know.
I wish we could FaceTime Brittany and see if she got a different one. Because why we all got the same favorite?
Right. Brittany probably, she probably got one that we don't even know about.
She gonna name it, and we be like, what's that?
What is that? Explain that. How you do that?
She needs to write her own Kama Sutra book.
Yes.
Raise your leg in the air, turn to the side, put the other leg back.
Right? We love you.
Why you touching those?
And like, what?
You said I need to stretch 2 weeks in advance?
It's
Like,
like
what?
Cause
Oh,
this too
God.
much. This is too much. This like when you at the concert and they like put your hand in the air, put your light up.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm paying you.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Why I'm working?
At
Why am I working so
At
hard?
this point, we playing Twister.
Okay.
Right hand on green.
Girl, what? I skipped Pilates this week. I can't
That
do all
actually
that.
might be a good little maybe I'll buy Twister boy. That might be a little good interact.
I feel
Y'all
like I'm-
pen that. Listeners, that's an idea.
Oh, my God.
A twister board.
A Twister
Why
boy.
my cheeks hurting from flashbacks right now?
Silly.
I'm having flashbacks.
Of Twister?
No.
Oh, I was like, wait a
The
minute.
game wasn't there.
I'm still on.
Okay.
I'm still on the back shot.
Oh.
So you over here having flashbacks of your back shot?
Okay.
Fan her. Pull her off.
Where is the ice water?
Okay.
You got about 10 cups.
Don't be telling my
We seen what he asked on her close friends when she got back from her trip.
Close friend.
We just gonna leave it there. We gonna leave it there. We seen what
just
he
remembered.
asked. We seen what he asked.
What you pick? What did
Because
you
I for
pick?
sure.
I wanna know.
Did you pick A or B?
Oh my God. I didn't
Look,
think
he
either
put
one.
Look, or
He
see all of
said
the above.
yes. He said yes or no.
Right.
Not either or, yes or no.
Right.
My best friend was
All of
like,
the above,
why y'all
right.
can't do both?
Okay.
Like, be quiet.
That's how I feel.
I thought that's what it was. I mean,
I would have just circled or, all of the above, all inclusive.
I don't want a 2-in-1.
Y'all
I
are
be wanting one of the other.
nasty. Y'all are nasty.
No, it ain't gotta be at the same time, just the same night. I need multiple rounds.
I like
So,
that.
you know.
honey, switch it up on me.
Keep me
I,
guessing.
I hate that
Oh,
our
that
topic is going where it's going after this delightful.
Delightful.
You can't even get
She
the words
got
out.
her flashbacks.
All right, okay,
Delightful.
I'm blushing after this delightful loose lip. Anyway, so ladies, I have a question. Are you willing to end your relationship or marriage if you found out your partner lied?
I know we all
Everybody
quiet.
was like,
I'm trying to.
"What a dark cloud!"
process
and
it.
scare music. Okay.
That's
It
big.
depends on one. It depends on where you are in your relationship, right? So, am I your girlfriend? Am I your fiance? Or am I your wife? Because your girlfriend, I can kind of pack my shit up and go, especially if I'm like, okay, you done lied to me a few times. Like, how many times have you lied to me? That's number one. Well, number one is where we are in our relationship. So, number two is how many times have you lied to me? And then number three, what is it about? So, do
Yeah.
you got a secret, baby?
That's what I'm trying to see. Like, what kind of lie is it?
Yeah,
That's
that's
more
my
of my
thing.
question
Yeah.
because, like,
What is the
Okay,
lie?
what?
girl be lying. I be like, did you go down? Did you clean them? Did you take the dishes and do blah blah blah? Or did you
Yeah.
take the trash out?
Yeah.
He think he gonna do. He be He gonna do it before I get downstairs.
Yeah.
So he like, yeah.
Yeah. But see, y'all, on Instagram, I saw where this lady had just got married, and she found out that her husband had 3 children, like
Oh no.
Divorce.
in Africa or something, and she had just
Divorce.
married him.
Because
No.
it-
That's not
I'm
gonna
gonna
work for me.
get up with you.
Annulment, because
Hey,
this never happened.
but you know what?
'Cause
Now
what?
I am jealous of men a little bit because most of the time the moms do have custody. We can't lie about and hide kids
Mhm.
as
Baby, when I
easily
tell
as
you,
men.
Yeah.
sometimes I used to want to be the
Even
baby
with
daddy.
the body.
Yeah.
agree.
Yep.
I used to want to be the baby daddy sometimes. I'm like, this is not fair. Like, what is happening? Like,
Seriously.
Yeah.
but you know, I don't mind it. Like, I'm a mama bear, so I prefer her be in my custody and I can
Absolutely.
see everything. But I have seen, it's been a long, long time ago. It was like one of the beginning seasons of Love and Hip Hop. And I want to say they might have been in New York or they might have been in LA. Either way, one of the girls, like, she never told, it was New York. She never told Cisco she had a child. Like, she was on the show, she was dating this man, like, never told him that she had a child. And then it came out later, you know, because now she's on the show, like, people, you know, trolls and stuff, that she had a child. And I was like, oh my God, you hit a whole kid. Like, baby was, I think, back in Chicago with her parents, like with her mom or something. And, you know, she was sending money home and stuff, but, you know, she never was openly telling people
I
that
do
she
remember
was
So that was
dating.
grandma baby.
Right. She was never openly telling people
Mama
that she was
maybe.
dating.
Right.
Clearly.
Wow.
That's the one. Because
Oh my God.
I could never do that.
For me, I agree. Like, it depends on what stage of the relationship that we're in. As a girlfriend, absolutely, I was rolling. As a fiance, I was rolling. As a wife, I roll. I ain't gonna lie.
Roll
I'm
out.
not putting up with any old thing, right? But I feel like that I like to know intention. So why did you lie? Don't jody me. I lied to these other hoes.
Right.
Yeah, I tell you the truth because I love you. Like, no.
Right.
But like it depends on what's your intention. I'm looking at your heart. Did you tell me this to intentionally like make me feel the things that I'm feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Why did you lie? I want to know.
Okay.
And I still might leave.
To that point, devil's advocate.
Let's go.
So, say your mate has told you, I need you to change X, Y, and Z. I do not condone cheating, period, because I fight men. I do.
Me too.
But say they did express these things to you, and at this point, you have, whether it's property together, kids together, like it'll be a legal thing for him to leave. So he's like, okay, I'ma stay, but I'ma go cheat. And
He gonna tell me?
you find out that he cheated, and he's like, well, I tried to, because I've seen this on TV.
That's the problem. You talking about TV and we talking about real life.
And it be people like that be really going through this, and he's like, well, I told her that
That he was gonna go cheat.
I like her. When I get home, you know, I'm, for one, always have your own money, ladies. I pay
Always.
all the bills. I come home, the house dirty. She ain't doing this. She ain't doing that. She don't want to make me feel like a man. So they go cheat.
She
Do
gonna
you
make you
think-
feel like a man.
So do you think that the woman had? I know we're women.
Plays a
so
part in it?
that. So I know we're all women, but
Jay about to beat your ass.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I can't fight. Don't fight. I've never been in a fight. Don't
'Cause
fight.
I feel like it goes both ways because a man cannot, in the words that you use, make me feel like a man. A man can make a woman not feel like a woman, and she might go
But
cheat.
I don't.
I get what you're saying. I was just using the terminology.
yeah,
she
I don't
used.
agree with cheat
But-
because I fight.
But that,
I
but
fight.
you no, because I was like, no, I get.
Hold the fuck up, Tay.
I get it too, because I'm the same way. Like, you can't make me feel less than. I just feel like I no. But in those instances, let's say they're not in the right mental space and their self-esteem is not where it should be, and you're not contributing to, you know, like you see your partner is suffering, or if your partner has tried to talk to you and say, hey, I don't feel prettier, and you like, baby, I don't give a fuck. I'm going out here working every day. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and then she go get the attention somewhere else. I feel like it could go both ways.
We've had that
Yeah,
conversation. Like we've legitly had this conversation of for how long in a relationship, specifically our relationship, do I have to be unhappy? You get what I'm saying? Like we hear people all the time, well, I wasn't happy with her, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So you have to have those tough conversations, even when you're in a very amazing marriage, you still got to have the conversations of what if shit goes left.
Yeah.
What are the steps that we're gonna take to try to get back to where we were? And if we can't get back to where we were, what is the time frame for us where we're gonna try?
Yeah,
Because I
think
ain't gonna
that's
be
so good.
trying for forever to
I'm
get
not
back
doing
to a
that.
space that we can't,
Yeah.
that we're
Right.
not getting back
Yeah.
to.
Absolutely.
So it's good to have those types of conversations up front.
Prior.
Mhm.
Y'all
No.
know how I feel about at hello.
Now we ain't have it at hello. We had it at I do.
No, I mean certain things. So what I'm expecting as your girlfriend, and then when I become your fiance, at hello, you put that ring on my finger. Okay, a weekend bliss, but this what I expect as your wife.
Absolutely.
So
And people ask that all the time too. Like, well, what do y'all mean you shouldn't be doing wifely things as a girlfriend? Like people ask that question because I'm a big advocate of it. Like it's certain shit I wasn't gonna do
Oh,
when I was
yeah.
a girlfriend. Absolutely. It's certain shit I wasn't gonna do when I was a fiance. Because
Hello,
baby, I gotta
somebody.
keep it. You know,
Yeah.
what do you have?
Yeah.
You don't got nothing to look
Yeah.
forward to.
Yeah,
I done gave
exactly.
you everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So y'all get me there. Lies. I do not like lies. My answer is I don't do lies. Don't be a liar. You tell me the truth.
Yeah.
I don't care how it hurts me. I don't like tell me the truth and then respect me enough to know that I'm strong enough
Yeah.
to deal with whatever is
Yeah.
gonna be thrown at me.
Yeah.
And then we can work through that part together, maybe.
Yeah, like being honest and transparent. Oh my God, it's so important to me. Like, otherwise, I'm gonna feel like you're playing in my face.
Yeah.
And when I
Yeah.
feel
And don't do
disrespected, I
that.
feel like I might go to jail.
Yeah.
But for real, like this has been the most open, transparent relationship I've ever been in, and I love it. Like we sit up and talk about exes, we kiki, like it's so important. So if something ever does hit the fan, we've been proactive and had those conversations, and we know where we need to go to get back to us. And I feel like it's important also to be in a relationship with somebody that you feel like cares about you too, because a person will lie and they'll tell you what you want to hear to get you back in their good graces, but it's like, but are we back where we need to be? Because sometimes it takes a minute for us to get back where we need to be. And if you're not doing your part and being transparent and honest and doing the work, I'm gonna get up with you.
Yeah.
And that's as a girlfriend, current fiance, future wife. Like I'm not playing no game. I feel like my fiance knows, my mama know, his mama know, y'all know. Our
The listeners
circle
know.
around, we know. So I'm very open, transparent, and vocal about everything that needs to happen, that will happen, what I don't want, what might be alright, kids, but yeah, we understand. So
Yeah.
my people can rally around me and support me in wherever I am, because I'm literally an open book.
Yeah.
So I feel like just don't play with me, because I've been in a relationship where somebody lied about a kid, and I found out months on down the line. I knew at that point you couldn't be my husband because you told me, well, I lied because I feel like our relationship was more important than me telling you that. So you gonna put me before your child? You think that's
You
gonna make
nasty.
me? You gonna
Right.
make? You think that's gonna make me feel
That's
good?
gross.
Are you dumb? Like
Yeah.
That's gross.
I'm a big communicator. Like I can't stand. Like I tell y'all, I ask questions all the time because I need clarity. Like,
Yeah.
I know it because I need
Oh,
clarity.
I said that I laughed.
You did, and you know it's okay because I'm very self-aware. I'm gonna ask all the motherfucking questions. I
love it.
need clarity. I don't like to feel unsure. I don't like the unknown. And no, I cannot control everything. I cannot. I know that. But if it's a situation where I can, or at least I can know something about what's happening, please tell me. Like, and then it's like, excuse me, if I've shown you that you can be honest with me and I don't like go rah, or I don't judge you, or
Yeah.
I don't run away, then it's like, why would you lie to me? I've
Yeah.
shown you that you can trust me with whatever, that I'm open to
Yeah.
conversations, and I'm big on transparency. So, you know, if you choose to lie to me, then you
Yeah.
clearly don't want me in your life. It's okay.
Yeah, my thing is,
I'ma holler at
it's
you.
okay.
I'm gonna get it with you.
my thing is, like we've all said, it definitely does depend on what it is. And if I'm upset, which I know, speaking from like a female perspective, from myself, friends, whatever, even especially when you live with your significant other, if you mad and he pull that little hook out, then all of a sudden, you know,
Put the little hook back up.
So-
Once I'm gonna bust out
that's-
laughing, cause
What you supposed to do with that wild head?
because you know a lot of females be giving in, and then
Yeah.
once they have sex, then they
All
want to go
is
back to
forgiven.
some of them want to go back to being mad. That
Oh no, that's right. Absolutely.
And I'm like, but then some
I'm
of
still
them,
mad.
But some of them be like, oh, all is forgiven. So which I was gonna say,
Oh,
which
hell no.
one is like, does depending on what it is, does the dick erase?
You're
Dick-
not gonna
dick don't make me
dignize
dumb.
No.
It don't erase it.
Dick don't make me dumb.
It don't erase
I
it.
remember still
Yeah,
what I was mad about. But I don't have. I will not have sex
I was getting ready to say,
because when I'm upset. Because I don't want for you to feel like, okay, all is good,
It's
all
good.
is forgiven.
Yeah.
So
they
I
do that.
will. I know the Bible say don't withhold, but I will withhold if
What
I am
Medea
not.
say? Clank clank.
All right, now I like her. If I'm upset because sex is such a intimate thing for us, so I ain't there
yeah,
when I'm mad.
yeah.
So
That's like on this past episode of BMF. Like, my boy, you got us struggling. You can't pay the bills. I'm working in Wendy's, and you think you finna lay up in this bed with me and get some booty?
Cause don't touch me.
Why is
Don't
you touching
touch
me?
Don't
Sir, go
touch
sleep
me.
on that motherfucking
Yeah.
couch. Cause why you even in this bed with me?
I'm out here slanging 4 for 4s.
And the older people say
Mm-mm.
you can't have a a dry pocketbook with a wet ass.
Cannot.
Okay, the listeners,
That's the
please
clip
write
for the
that
week.
down.
I live by that.
That's the clip for the week.
That's it.
A dry pocketbook with a wet ass.
For real.
I'm calling my mama after this because I need to know if she heard this.
Well, I'm just saying, and
Oh my
I
god.
almost want to tell some homegirls that like, no, you ain't laid up and the rent ain't paid.
Cause that's another thing.
What's going on?
People be paying about line. Paying about.
That's what you get. That's what
for
you
being
get.
messy.
That's
That's what you get for being messy.
They
That's
paying
tragic.
about line.
Stop, y'all. I told y'all.
Oh my God. Messy May.
Come on, back
What
to
you
the
got
mic.
say?
She tripping.
They be
Come on, she
lying
said it.
about paying.
These bills.
I got
Why you
friend.
crying?
Too anxious to get it out.
Okay.
Foolish. Y'all, she is. I really hope that they can see this.
Yeah, please.
That she is
if you are
crying.
listening, please switch to YouTube and watch
Okay.
the video, baby.
Oh,
Cause
sheesh. I'm done.
Now, what they be saying?
I don't know.
I think they be lying
She
about
said
paying
they be
bills.
lying about paying the bills.
About
I
people
see-
paying their bills?
I don't know, child. Where we
Like-
going with that?
Some of these men be lying to their women about paying the bills.
Cease and desist. Shut up, Jessica.
About paying the bill.
Yeah, and then they don't find out until the lights cut off.
What, man? What they do that is?
Not in my house.
Not in mine.
Show in the hell. I don't even know what they do with it.
Not in my house. That's why I said cease and desist. Jessica,
Don't you talk
shut
about
up.
nobody else's house.
I'm
We
gonna
already
shit my
Lying
mouth.
about paying the bills and they don't know till the lights get cut off? Girl, I wish Daryl would have me out here in the dog.
The internet be having me like,
You're not the internet.
what? Child.
Now, y'all, so y'all done heard about this, listeners? About the people
know they
lying
know
about
And is
paying
this
the
because
bills?
they don't have the money or because they're irresponsible? Because I will say that before I moved to Dallas, I used to be calling Donna. He would
Please
walk
do
in
not
the
embarrass
house,
him like this.
and his lights was turned off, and the bill was $30, $40, and he makes.
More than
A
$30,
little-
$40.
He make more than $30. That's it.
He would literally forget. His phone was off the other week because he forgot to pay his bill. So
Auto-pay,
are they
dog,
being
auto-pay.
forgetful, or do they not have the money?
It's her internet, not my internet. I ain't seen it. Dude, what is it,
From
babe?
what I can infer,
See, we don't like inferences.
because you know the internet don't give you all of it, so you got to
True.
read in between those.
Girl, not you hitting view
Little
comments,
white-
view
Mm.
more.
Okay.
I will read all of them because I'm
Oh
trying
my
to. I got to put a story together.
Yeah, we got to see what's going on.
I'm trying to get to the climax. What is going
Hate
on?
You.
So
She
from
said she
what
ain't
I
need the spark note. She
Right.
needs to deep dive.
right.
What the hell?
So from
The
what I
person
can
can
infer,
tell you about it. They
Uh-uh.
not. No, I'm not gonna.
Look at
I'm
me.
not. I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna say the people.
everybody said-
But it was the situation, like you said, they don't have the money and they don't say anything until.
But
it's
why
too
are
late.
you responsible for paying my light bill if you don't have a steady income to pay my light bill?
no, it's not. I think that the thing
You
is,
said they don't got the money.
No, I mean
They don't
like,
know.
They
in their
own-
household, right?
Yeah, they own bills, not like you
Still,
paying my bill.
no.
No, baby.
When
Me
I'm-
and Daryl own together. But if you're not responsible enough
That's
to
why
do
it's called
this,
a
then it's
lie.
not your
Responsibility.
that ain't
No.
your responsibility in the
But
house.
That's
No,
why
I
it's
You
called.
take out the trash or something.
Say,
I'll make sure the bill's paid.
that's why it's called a lie, because they lied about being able to pay.
But if you in my house, I know what you can. I know.
You should.
should.
No. You
Everybody
should.
not like that.
But everybody. We're
got
So they
Con
move. Hold up now.
artists.
We moving in with folks that we don't know what they
Some
make.
people
Con
do.
artists. Con artists.
Some people are in whole relationships.
This
and they,
ain't no college apartment where they only gonna put the person out that didn't pay. They putting everybody out.
some people
Y'all
are
go
in
watch The
full-blown
Stepdaddy.
relationships with people that.
Stepfather.
What is you saying? Because I ain't.
I
listening
know
to
where
me.
you was going, and it's true.
Yeah, and they don't know nothing
They
about
don't know
them.
nothing
Like, never
about
been
Y'all,
to their
that is
job.
that's
Never.
scary.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's dumb.
Watch
Point blank, period.
Stepfather, the movie.
I'm not watching it.
That's what that is. I just watched it the other day. That's why I said
Yeah,
that.
like,
It's on
I'm
Netflix.
not watching.
I'm deep diving into the business. Like, baby, I almost done ran a damn background check before we moved in together. I don't play like
Because
that.
what? I need
Why
to
don't you know?
know these things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta run a background check. My granddaddy crazy. He gonna run it on. He even ran it on y'all probably if he didn't listen to the podcast.
Oh my God.
Who are these girls?
Right.
James Williams don't play, baby.
Yeah, but I personally can't be in a relationship or not knowing what's going on. Like I feel like we have our what do I want to say? We have our things we're responsible for in our household, and we know that.
Mhm.
And going into our marriage, I'm going to be taking over what I know I need to be taking over because
Pay their light bill. Put it on auto pay.
So what I feel
The
like
light
in
bill my
those
responsibility.
situations, like
Oh,
what if you did know the person and you came into it, y'all, I feel like it's about communication because something could happen. Now I do understand
Absolutely.
that
That's
a
true.
male ego is real sensitive, and in the situation, it's like I'm not gonna say nothing to her because I'm embarrassed. So I'm gonna try to work it out, and then some of them they do get forgetful, and they like, damn, I missed the deadline, and now the shit done hit the fan. I feel like you should know your partner well enough to know that you could go to your partner like, hey, baby, I'm down right now,
Yeah. Let me hold
and
something.
then we can work a system out, and then you get back up because you're not gonna stay here. That's
Yeah.
that's not what we agreed to. You're not gonna stay here.
True.
And you balance each other out, just
Yeah.
like like we had the discussion before about the 80-20. It's like sometimes your partner can't give you everything like we talked about before. You're not gonna get 100% from a person because somebody's going through something. So let's say they were laid off or something happened with work or whatever the case may be. You take up the slack for that temporary time, and then we get back to normal. Or it's about balance, but you need to know your partner.
Yeah.
Like when I tell
Yes.
you, I could never, ever, ever in my life again.
I
In
feel
the
like when
end.
it comes to money, though, maybe my mindset is just so different because even college roommates, like we need to be, or not even got to be college roommates.
Period.
Yeah.
We need to be financially planning together because we are responsible for something together.
Right.
Yeah.
So it don't just need to be when I'm in a relationship and it's my
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Anything. This is a business right here. We have to have
Yeah.
conversations
Yeah.
about finances and what we spending and what's coming in, and we do that together because
Right.
we in business together.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just
It's-
if my money
communication is-
included,
yeah.
It's
in it,
communication.
My
That's
God.
all.
Woo,
And
I don't
to-
even want to talk.
And to your point, if you lose your job, like Tay said, baby boy, don't be saying you at work and you at Do Dirty House.
okay,
Do that.
in the yo,
And
trying to be a rapper.
like,
yo.
just be honest.
I know.
But
But we also have to make sure that we, as people, lay that foundation for other people to feel comfortable
Yep.
being honest with us.
Mhm.
Because if I do get rah-rah every time you tell me something, how I'm going to
Yeah.
be like, but
I was
still
just
come
gonna
tell
say
me.
it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I ain't going to feel comfortable to come and talk to you if,
Yeah.
no.
I was just getting ready to say that, like, we have to do our best to make them feel as comfortable as possible. Excuse me, to even talk to us about it. And some people are still not going to. And I know because I feel like I easily intimidate people. So I've been in a situation with roommate, not my man, but
Okay.
but you have to try your best. And once you've done your part, then hey, that's all you can do. You know, some people are just not going to communicate effectively, and you just have to move forward.
Yep. With
Yeah.
who they are.
God bless.
yeah.
But I feel like even in relationships and stuff, before moving in or even as you're moving in, before being a wife is possible, it's good to go through the changes with people, whether it's losing a job, accidents, losing family, friends, going through the grief, like
How
being
does
in
that affect
school,
you?
like how, the different things and the different stages, because people become different. And like, damn, that's all like sometimes things will really change a person, and they might become a person
Yeah.
that you don't want to deal
That you
with.
that you don't recognize.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that I'm grateful to have gone through the changes and to realize, like, I feel like me and my fiance, we know, like, no matter what's going on, we gonna work our ass out. We're gonna communicate. I feel so blessed to be in this relationship, like, super transparent. Y'all should have been at our house yesterday. We ate the damn food. The way we were talking about past relationships and I feel so it's so funny to be able to really just talk about this stuff and not get mad or whatever. Like, I feel like I've never been in a relationship like this.
Yeah.
Like,
I literally just asked her the other day. We laying on the couch minding our business. I told y'all I like hypotheticals, but this wasn't even a hypothetical. But I looked at him and was like, so when you be out, like, do girls be trying to get down on you? Like, because I need to make sure that when I'm putting you out this house by yourself, that bitches want you. Like, I need to make sure of this. So, tell me how they be responding, like, what they be doing. And this nigga looked at me and said, yeah, for the most part, I mean, like, I'm the wingman. I said, hold up. You the wingman? Who the fuck you the wingman to? Because everybody you go out with my husband. Wait a minute now, GP. You be with everybody's husband.
Oh, hello, 911.
So, who you be the wingman to? He was like, I'm literally not talking about right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because my husband.
But do y'all see how? But do y'all see how this hypothetical, what we were just playing, turned into a serious matter?
Because I was about to get real.
It turned to a serious matter real fast.
Because my husband would come in and be like, oh yeah, this ring they be on me.
They love the ring.
They be on me now. So that's why I'm like, wait a minute. So who is you the wingman?
They love the ring.
Donald said that people don't be believing him when they be like, you ain't engaged. He be like, they be like, you have a girlfriend. He be like, no, I have a fiance. They be like, you lying?
Okay.
Daryl literally just said they said somewhere and had a whole conversation with a group of girls about like their relationships. Like the girls, they didn't know them. Their relationships, the fact that Daryl married, Donald engaged, like they sat and had a whole conversation with these women. And then one of the girls' ex walked up. They done had a whole conversation about him when he walked off. Like I'm like, so then what y'all do out?
They be talking their ass off. They getting there to be talking about us.
Y'all be talking y'all motherfucking ass off. Talking y'all ass off.
Since we got a little messy on that end, on the end.
No, y'all got me.
You done cry, laughing, and everything.
Baby, because I'm quiet as a church mouse.
Let's get
no, you ain't ceasing to cease.
Well, she don't have no choice at this point.
That's what, baby, listen.
Your paperwork said
So
be glad.
let's get into this messy May. So we have talked about, lies. And y'all know I be on the internet looking.
You doing reading comments.
Honey, reading comments. But a big scandal was the Tristan and Khloe Kardashian situation. He has made her look crazy time and time again, and she still decided to have his kids and forgive him, and now all of a sudden it's a no. So why do y'all think that it's a no? I know my perspective on why now she's saying, oh, well, now I don't want to be with him, even though he's cheated, but I'm going to save my comment for last. So.
I feel like the second baby, because she made a statement. I feel like the second baby, like, it takes time to make a baby. And they went through surrogacy. So they was already in the process. Like, the lady was pregnant. So it was kind of like, we got another baby on the way. And I feel like for celebrities, they do a lot of stuff sometimes to save face. It's like, we already got this baby on the way, so we have to stand as a united. That's what I'm saying, like, because they're more publicized. It's like, now we have to present as a united front because we have this newborn. But maybe in the back of her head, she was like, I'm already done with this. So once this baby gets to a certain point, then, we're done. I'm taking my kids and we're going to co-parent. But, I mean, I can't really speak for them because they do a lot of crazy shit over there in their family. So.
And I don't know much about them. Y'all know I don't be knowing about celebrities, but I don't know much about them. But I will say that I feel like as a woman, we have the right to forgive how many times we want to forgive, and then when we don't want to forgive no more, we can leave. We get tired. So I would say any woman that forgave, and then all of a sudden said, I'm out, she's tired. This her time to be out.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, I've dealt with somebody that I was like hooked on. I'm hooked now, but it was bad. Like, I went through stuff to the point where I told him, just hurt me so I can't come back from it. Like, I know it's going to take something major for me to be done with you. Just give me all you got. Knock me out my feet. Like, just completely break me down. And she probably got there with him. After so much, I feel like a person is not even the same to you. You don't even desire the person the same anymore, like, honestly. So maybe that's where she's at with it. I don't know. They rich as hell. I try to stay out their business. But.
My personal perspective on this is because he had another baby outside of that. So I think that if he would have just cheated, because he's cheated before, I think if he would have just cheated And no, and I've heard women say like, I can come back from cheating, I
Is
can't
this
come
the
back from a
dude that
baby.
sent the recording to the girl telling her that she need to get his baby?
Absolutely.
Oh, man, foolish.
Absolutely. So I think it's the fact that you already been embarrassed several times. Being a celebrity, like just said, you already out there. So for me,
The baby was the.
I think the baby was the final straw because all the other embarrassment ain't matter.
I
Now, all
can
of
speak
a sudden-
personally to that because that was me, and I prayed. I didn't tell the man this. I literally prayed. I said, Lord, if this is his baby, I'm done. Like, cause I had got to the point where it's like it's been blow after blow after blow. You know, I got this kid. I'm still, emotional. I'm trying to hold on and savor like attachments and memories and all types of stuff. And it was just so much going on, and I was tired, but I wasn't tired enough.
Right.
And so when that news came to me, I was like, man, I literally just talked to Big G. I was like, if that is the situation,
Shout out to Big G.
man, I was like, if that's what it is, I am literally done. And when the truth came out and that's what it was, I called Donald, and he literally just let me scream in the phone because I was hurt. Like, I was so hurt. I couldn't even get no tears out. But that's how I knew I was done. I couldn't cry about it because, one, I knew in my heart already. And, I felt like God prepared me for that. But he was like, this is what you asked for, and I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
And when I tell you Donald was there for me, because, like, when I say I was so hurt, and he just sat there and let me just scream in the phone because I couldn't do anything else. And that's why I feel like how when you said the baby was the last straw, that's literally, I feel like, I won't accept it now, but I feel like cheating is one thing because there's, I guess, in most cases, no lifelong evidence of it. Like, I don't have to keep looking at the evidence of it. And then it's like, yes, and it's like, then, you done had a baby outside of our relationship, and I done already accepted and forgave all this bullshit you done put me through. You just thought, oh, well, shit, let me just up the score one. Nigga, no, that's not how that works. So that was giving you opportunities to fix your shit, not make it worse. Right. But, so yeah, no, I just feel like Tay said, a woman can forgive as many times as she wants to, and when she's tired, she's done. And it was so funny, because Donald said too, he said, bruh, he'll tell me randomly, I think he even said this last time, he said, bruh, I never thought I'd see you get to this point where you be done, fool. He was like, fool, because you was on that, man. He was like, now, like, bruh, it's like, anybody say his name, it's like, bro, you just savage with it. I'm like, because I had enough, and it's like, I woke up. It's like something literally went off in my head. Because I never thought I would get to that point. I was like, y'all say, I'll get tired. I'm like, nope, I don't believe it because it ain't here. I'm still suffering through this. I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to let go. Baby, that day, it just said, boop. I was like,
okay, let me ask you this. And this is back to what we stated previously. Do you think that if she was his wife, that he would have put her through as much? I ain't saying, I mean, people are who they are.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Because sometimes men get to where they like, okay, I'm done with the BS. I'm ready to settle down. And they're fine. And then some men say that, which I can appreciate that because he's not there, don't waste my time. Don't get me down and out. Don't get me signing papers. And you still out here on that BS. So I can respect that.
I hate
from
when it be
that.
Kids involved, like in general, because I feel like you said you was hooked on somebody, but there were no children, right? So it's like
None
I
of
can
mine.
continue. Y'all had no children together, so that helps you to get your shit together a little better. I feel like, because I think that in those situations, from what I observe, it's like people holding on for the kids, and it's like if anything, I want to kick your ass to the side for the kids because I don't want to set that example for my child.
No.
And that's the difference in us and parents and grandparents as well, because baby, but we're gonna pin that.
He's a good man, Savannah.
Right, we're gonna pin that.
No, that we can pin
Yeah.
that. I'll just say one little thing about that. I've never been that way. My thing with Stan was because I had that emotional attachment. It was never I'm doing this for her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that because what the hell that look like? Like she said, I'm setting a terrible example for her.
Yeah.
That
Especially a
your mom
daughter.
should be treated
Yeah.
this way.
Exactly.
Especially a daughter and even a son. If I had a son, I don't want you to think it's okay for you to treat women the way that your daddy treated
that's
me.
true.
Because hell no, we're
Well,
not doing that.
That's also about mental stability too,
Mhm.
because when you're in a relationship and you're going through that, you're not yourself.
No.
You cannot think clearly.
Yeah.
Get you a therapist, get you somebody you can talk to.
Mhm.
Seriously, because you're thinking, well, I'm gonna be with him because there's an emotional connection there, when the other side of you should be like, he treat me like shit.
Mhm.
Or I'm going through this, like, I'm
And is this
sadder.
emotional attachment, not air quotes for you, but air quotes for the
I
conversation?
wasn't bothered with
But
it.
what is this emotional attachment healthy?
Exactly. Like, am I sad more often than I'm happy?
Mhm.
But when you're in that
Yeah, when you
situation and
insane,
you
you
get beat
insane.
down,
Yes.
if you're, especially if you verbally abuse and you get beat down and you feel like you're nothing, and as I've seen that among women, where it's like they let the man dictate how they feel about themselves.
And even men though, it be some men out here in relationships, and I be like, you a good ass man. I don't know
Yeah.
why these.
Yeah,
That's true.
for
I've seen
sure.
that
And
too.
I'm
And I
like,
be
I
like,
cannot
God
believe you
damn
getting,
it.
I cannot believe you're getting treated like this. Like you
Yeah.
don't deserve this. So it don't just be women, even though it's prevalent. It's more prevalent.
But
women.
there are some
Yeah.
men
But there
out
are
here that
some
get
men out here getting beat down. I mean, not physically, but like
Yes.
Some of them get
Well,
beat up
some-
physically.
some
too.
some of them
beat
are
up.
getting beat up physically too.
I've
Oh
seen
my
that
God,
on
we getting all
Lawnmower.
out.
Okay. So
But
the
seriously.
takeaways from this episode
Don't
are,
beat your nigga.
first of all, men, don't be lying.
Don't be lying.
Women, don't be lying.
Don't be lying.
Okay.
But I guess just if you're in a relationship, do what's best for you. Prayerfully, your person is transparent and you can have beautiful relationships like Pretty Vocal Podcast. Some of us
Yeah.
are experiencing it. Some of them will experience,
Absolutely.
you know. But
This year he coming. I know it.
Amen.
right. But yeah, like I think just tune out the outside noise and focus on your house and what y'all need to do to get back to where you need to be in a good space, whether it's counseling, whether it's tuning out everybody and staying in the house and getting back to a good space in your relationship, being talkative, having the hard conversations, and just being about y'all if that's what y'all wanting to do, if that's the goal. If we gonna be better, we
Healthy.
both need to be better.
Right.
Healthy, mentally.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good.
That was
So
real good.
Anything else, ladies?
That's it.
All right. Well, always remember, keep it cute, but never put it on mute.
And that's how you stay pretty vocal.